Hi everyone, welcome back to Tuesday Teachings on Yellow Door Talks. If the teachings have been useful, if our books have been useful, do share with me how your kids have responded to it, and I'd love to hear any other feedback that you have for me. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. So this week on Tuesday Teachings, we're going to talk about saving electricity, and let's read about 10 simple ways in which you can do that. And if for a moment you feel perhaps what role can you as an individual play and are skeptical or are thinking about, is there really something that I can do that'll make a difference? Then let's read on and explore. 10 Things You Can Do to Save Electricity by Jenny Mason. Introduction. The refrigerator chills your food. The game station powers your video games. A light bulb shines on your homework. All of these devices use electricity. To make electricity, we mostly burn coal, oil, or trees. But these fuels are running out. Plus, they pollute the air and hurt our planet. The good news is that you can help. There are many ways you can save electricity. Number 1. Unplugged, unused devices. Many devices waste electricity even when they are off. Computers and televisions are examples of these energy vampires. Pull the plug on those monsters when you're not using them. You can also plug them into power strips that turn off on their own. A power strip can stop the flow of electricity to devices that are turned off. Electricity is energy. Light, sound, heat, and motion are other kinds of energy. Energy never disappears. It always changes from one kind to another. For instance, electric energy can change into light, heat, even music. Number 2. Replace old light bulbs. The incandescent light bulb was invented more than 100 years ago. Inside the bulb, electricity heats a tiny metal thread. That creates a bright glow. Today, newer types of bulbs use gas or crystals instead. They are brighter and use less electricity. Ask your parents to replace any old bulbs with energy-saving varieties. CFL stands for Compact Fluorescent Lamp. CFL bulbs are more efficient. They use a lot less electricity than incandescent bulbs. The LED is a type of bulb. LED stands for Light Emitting Diode. LEDs are 8 times as efficient as incandescent bulbs. That is why you find them almost everywhere. They are used in TV screens, traffic lights, and even holiday lights. Number 3. Ask for clean energy. Burning fuel to make electricity releases greenhouse gases into the air. They trap heat from the sun. If too much heat gets trapped, the Earth's temperature begins to rise. Ice sheets melt. Ocean levels rise. The effects of this climate change are felt around the globe. Clean energy does not release greenhouse gases. When sea ice melts, polar bears lose their homes and hunting grounds. Clean energy includes wind and solar. Solar energy is the light and heat that come from the sun. A lot of solar energy reaches Earth's surface in just 1 minute. It is enough to power the whole world for a year. Some of it can be collected with solar panels. Number 4. Heat up and cool down naturally. The heater and air conditioner use a lot of electricity to heat or cool your house. The wind and sun use none. When it is hot outside, open the windows to let in a cool breeze. On cold days, keep the windows closed, but open the curtains or blinds. Sunlight will warm the room. Planting trees around your house can save electricity too. Trees shade the house in summer and block cold winter winds. To stay warm naturally, get under the blankets when watching television perhaps. Number 5. Clean your electronics. Dirty devices work harder, so they use more power. If you keep your electronics clean, you will save electricity. Wipe dust off computers and TVs. Dusty electronics are more than just gross to look at. They also waste a lot of electricity. Clean glass covers on ceiling lights to let more light shine out. Remember to clean the lint trap on the dryer too. Keeping your devices clean will also make them last longer. They won't pile up at the dump. In the US, 130,000 computers were thrown away every day. Around the world, trashed electronics make up more than 100 billion pounds of garbage. Number 6. Save water to save electricity. Water treatment plants bring clean water to your house. They need a lot of electricity to do that. When you use less water, the treatment plants use less electricity. Shut off the faucet when you brush your teeth. See who can take the fastest shower in your family. Electricity that comes from rivers, waterfalls and dams is called hydropower. Hydropower makes 85% of all clean energy around the world. Number 7. Reuse or repurpose old things. Recycling does more than help save electricity. It's fun too. It takes a lot of electricity to make new clothes or toys. Instead of buying new things, recycle what you already have. Use both sides of the paper when you draw. Use a milk jug to store your art supplies. What other crafty ideas can you think of? Recycling one aluminium can saves enough electricity to power a TV for 3 hours. And it takes 95% less energy to make a can out of recycled aluminium than to take a brand new can. A pair of rain boots can become a planter. Old newspaper can turn into pencil cups. Use your body as a battery. Number 8. Batteries power a lot of devices we use. Your body is like a battery. Best of all, the energy in your body is renewable. Who needs a car to get around when you can walk, skateboard or bike? Ignore the clothes dryer and hang clothes outside on a nice day. Light bulbs turn electricity they eat into some light. But some of the energy is wasted as heat. Fireflies turn the food they eat into total light. They do not heat up. They are the most efficient light bulbs on earth. Number 9. Make your own fun. These kids are having tons of fun without using electricity. Stereos, tablets and video games are fun, but they drain electricity. Make music with your hands, mouth or feet. Read a book instead of watching television. Play board games, tag or sports. Saving electricity can be a lot of fun. You can start your own pots and pans band. Some game stations use more electricity than a refrigerator. A modern fridge uses as little as 350 kilowatts of electricity every year. Playing a video game on a plasma TV chews up 1,685 kilowatts a year. Number 10. Spark energy smart conversations. You have learned a lot about saving electricity. You also know that wasting power makes climate change worse. Now share what you know with others. You can inspire them to save energy too. Keep in mind, you are an amazing source of clean energy too. The energy you use to pedal a bike for 1 hour is enough to power 7 light bulbs for the same amount of time. Save electricity. Tell your friends how they can save electricity too. Conservation in action. Project TGIF, Heat for People Who Need It. Are you wondering if kids really can make a difference? Cassandra Lynn was a 5th grade when she discovered that some of her neighbors couldn't afford electricity to heat their homes in winter. Cassandra asked 5 of her friends to collect used cooking oil from restaurants. They took the oil to a refinery where it was changed into biodiesel. The power company turned the biodiesel, which is a clean energy fuel, into free electricity for the families who needed it. Project Turn Grease into Fuel was born. Thank you all for joining me in that reading. I hope those pointers were useful for you. I hope you've made some notes and are going to try some of these things out. I'm really excited about you trying them out, about trying them out myself and with my 2 daughters. So with that, I leave you this week and I'm back next week with another book and another topic. Take care, everyone.